Procreate has taken the digital art world by storm. But the real question is it worth the hype? Let's find out in the next 5 minutes. So why does this question matter? Well, we're talking about this today because Procreate has become one of the most talked about digital art apps in the world in every single country. And people tend to refer to this app as industry leading and game changing. But when an app becomes this popular, it's always worth the question, is it overhyped or is it exactly what you're looking for? Let's have a look at the strengths of Procreate. The first one being the ease of use. The user interface or UI is easy to use. It's simply laid out. There's enough there for beginners, but there's also a lot there for professional users who know what they're doing but really want to take their artwork to the next level. A simple user interface makes this app absolutely outstanding. Affordability. Now, I've been talking about this one for years, but one of the biggest benefits of Procreate and why so many people love it is it is not a subscription-based app like most other digital art apps out there are. We're not going to talk about those apps today, but this is why this is a key positive in Procreate and what sets it apart from the rest. Another key point is portability. This might sound simple, and this doesn't just apply to Procreate, but being able to create your art wherever you are on the fly and using things like the simple user interface I talked about a second ago really make Procreate a useful tool for anyone looking to create art out and about, or maybe just get some of those ideas out of their head. And the last key feature I want to talk about is the actual features within Procreate. Again, there is enough there for basic users to just open up a canvas and start drawing away, but there is enough there for professional users like myself who want to end up printing their artwork or doing other things with them. We can create so many different types of canvases, and in those canvases, we have so many options when it comes to things like color spaces, the control of DPI, and so much more. We've talked about some of the key features. Now I think it's only fair we do talk about some of the limitations which apply when we're talking about Procreate. The first one being feature gaps. Procreate is amazing for illustrations, but if you are looking for vector-based support, something like you usually get in Adobe Illustrator, or if you are looking to edit your photos, this is definitely not going to be the app for you. You won't be able to work in vector. You won't really be able to do too much when it comes to editing a photo in Procreate. Even though these things aren't Procreate's fault, it definitely goes down as a feature gap. The next limitation of Procreate, device limitations. The first of these being cross-platform compatibility. If you are creating in Procreate, you really only have the option of working in a Procreate file on another device. If it's an iPad, what I'm talking about here is how Procreate performs on older iPads. Now, we can still use Procreate on older iPads, but you could be limited when creating canvases and the options those canvases have. Things like the amount of layers you can create, especially if you are changing things like your DPI, your dots per inch. This could lower those available levels, but also the performance of the iPad. Procreate is a pretty advanced app. It allows you to do some amazing things, and if you do have an old iPad, it really could struggle. Again, even though this isn't Procreate's fault, I did think it should go down in the limitations section of this video. Having mentioned both of these drawbacks, there definitely are times where I do have to go to other apps to get the work done which I need to do. For instance, if I'm printing a shirt and I need the design as a vector, I'm not going to be able to create that vector in Procreate. I will turn to other apps for that. Again, this isn't Procreate's fault, but it is definitely worth mentioning in this video. So the real question here, is it overhyped? After everything we've looked at in this video, Procreate is definitely not overhyped. If anything, the continued popularity of Procreate and the users continuing to jump on board by the masses every year prove to me that if anything, it's a little bit underhyped. I think the sheer numbers we see every year of people really wanting to jump in and start using Procreate for the first time, but also the continued use of Procreate throughout the industry and success of creators continuing to make videos about Procreate tell me that this app really serves a purpose in the industry and it should not be overlooked. Definitely not overhyped, definitely worth the money. I want to share a quick insight with you as well. It is a tool, not a magic wand. It is only as good as the effort you put into it. So make sure if you do want to use Procreate or you want to get better within Procreate, you're putting the time in. I could never draw realism until I spent the time to really learn the basic techniques. And eventually I was able to transition into some really crazy ultra realism pieces. Along those lines, Procreate will be amazing for you if you put the time in. So what do you think? I'd love to ask your opinion out there. Do you think Procreate is overhyped? Is it underhyped? Do you currently use it? Do you want to use it in the future? Let me know down in the comments because I'd love to hear what you have to say. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video. And don't forget to hit that bell down below to make sure you get all my latest videos based around Procreate. All right, get out there and get creative.